risk and assume that we didn't get stuck on that doorway.
I'm gonna save like a scrub. That's what I'm saying now.
That doorway right there is probably the most dangerous bit in the game, because, at least for me, Vinny likes to get...
I don't think I.
Oh, he didn't get stuck.
Then he's
Nice.
Vinny's a good guy.
Yeah, I've pretty much lost some runs for Vinny getting stuck. But that was before I found a setup that allowed me to push him through. Oh wow, I took way more damage than I was expecting. And the only reason it does it is because I was lazy and couldn't be bothered to dodge the bullets.
Oh, wait. You don't want to go there too early.
Yeah, if you go through that door too early, the game can soft lock. I think it's the only level where going too fast can actually kill your run.
There we go.
Oh.
You can make that look better. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Vinny here.
Oh my god. Whoa, that actually works.
What did you do?
I was supposed to use the MP5 to kill the last guys in this level, as usual, you know. But I actually accidentally had this striker out.
So the first time you've used that weapon?
Pretty much. So I was using the striker and I was wondering, like, why is my zoom in not working? So I pressed the other key in case my controls were messed up and threw a grenade at them. Completely by accident. And somehow that grenade actually killed like 3 of them. Just fine by me. I did that completely wrong. I'm a bit low on HP heading for the electricity skip, which is...
You're there already?
Yeah.
If anything gets stuck on the door, that's good.
But, I mean, I'm gonna lose time here because I'm gonna die with this. I don't have enough HP. If I take any damage, I'm dead. Probably like just not take damage. That works. You're not supposed to be able to get past that electricity without first hitting a switch. But if your timing is just right, it's possible to make it through. Oh yeah, I gotta do the dance now.
Where's Vinny going?
That's a new one. Right, so if I kill this guy and use slow-mo, I actually get to speed up, which allows me to do this. That is the best thing in any of the dream sequences. Am I even taking the correct routes here? I was so focused on dancing. Okay, I did the rest.
Through the fire.
Did you do the new skip on this one? Where you
The new skip.
shoot your gun?
I tried, but I can't do it because I haven't practiced it at all. And I did the old skip, which is basically the same without the shooting. Okay, time to lose the run. 'Cause I'm not good at this level. Oh, never mind, that was a perfect fight. That was actually a perfect fight. I've never had it go that well before.
Oh, that's not good.
Wow. That went so well that I'm actually gonna do the skip here.
Which one? The through the roof, or are you gonna go around?
I'm gonna go around.
Ah, I'll go through the roof.
Normally this only works in individual level runs because you don't have a one-handed weapon in this level. But since I already killed everyone, I have one Ingram which allows me to do some funny stuff. No, almost had it. And since it's not actually a part of the route, I am not that practiced at it. Actually, it's not supposed to be here. Interesting. Can I make it up? No, I cannot.
That's the max screen dance. You can jump out of bounds on this stage, but it's pretty useless.
As in completely useless.
Yeah.
This is actually the arena for the final fight in the game.
Come on. Time to wake up.
I don't think I'm supposed to be there. Not quite yet. This is a rare case because I'm actually gonna have plenty of HP for the final level. This is something that really rarely happens. Because I keep messing up the previous level so bad. Specifically the first fight, which was perfect this time. I want that guy's weapon so I can backtrack to the previous room and do a super jump. And there's Mona. Hello.
What the fuck? This isn't good. I'm gonna have to do this hard way.
Like, it's a good thing I had so much HP coming to this level because I have now wasted all of it.
Okay, there.
I also have never gotten one of the skips that's coming up in a full run before.
So you'll get it now, obviously.
So of course I'll get it. Oh, not even close!
Hopefully I can show it off.
Yeah, I hope so.
Though
Because that was an
myself.
awful attempt.
It's not good.
It's like I wasn't even close. What is supposed to happen is I'm supposed to...
Oh, there you go. You got
Oh,
another
I
try.
got- Never mind, I'll just keep my mouth shut.
So much for sub 40.
Yeah. Right, you're supposed to... That was even worse than before. Yeah, I was supposed to prevent this door from closing by jamming my face in there. Which allows me to get through slightly faster, and if I do it just perfectly, I can make it to the elevator a cycle sooner.
Oh my god. No. Alright, let's see if I can do this.
That's how much health I had. Completely doable.
No, we're getting this. Sorry.
Oh wow, I almost missed the last skill. Okay, I'm at the final boss now, and of course I can't do it no more because what's the point in that? No.
Okay, this is just gonna have to do. That looks. I'm not thinking through there, am I?
Time. What? Oof. 48. I mean,
Dang.
what's the record now in real time?
6.
36. Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, you get stuck in the door.
Whatever. It's not faster.
This wasn't a good run for either of us.
I guess there's just an extra 12
Because
minutes of load time.
we are supposed to consistently get like sub 40 on this game. Close one.
If I messed that up, I would have just killed myself. I'm gonna go up to lab because why not? No, okay. Let's go back.
Ooh.
Time.
So hefty. Yeah. Like sub 50 would have been a good time like 6 months ago. No, not even then.
No.
It's like
When the game came out?
I don't know, when I started running this game the record was like in real time. It was not sub 50. But yeah, during the past like 9 months, the record has gone down by 15 minutes or so,
Yeah, quite a lot.
which is pretty good considering the game is now like 33 minutes without load times.
That's maintaining the record of everyone on the poverty camera wins their race.
Yeah. Poverty camera.
Obviously know why I lost.
It was
that.
all about load times though.
I've got an excuse now. Hey, Studio.
I came here to congratulate the winner. Congratulations, Kai.
Thank you.
Shame the loser, right?
Nah, he's already feeling the shame.
I have got the shame. I'm drenched in shame.
Yeah, I think I only won by load times. Because
No,
apparently
I
my
don't
laptop
think
is
so.
better than T-Rex's PC.
Professor Romans.
It's Broman's? Okay. Well, Broman's PC sucks. Confirmed.
Roman's garbage PC, holding down shrink.
I think we found out what the problem is.
Which, thank you.
Shame no one's on it.
What's up next?
Test runner is doing a boss rush.
Oh,
When's going on?
After that.
Couldn't stream after test runner, sorry. Just gonna break it all down.
Alright.
And you're going on card, we're just gonna smash it.
So you've been watching Cody and Shrimp
that was garbage.
That was
do
bad, right? That was really bad.
Max Payne 2 race that they have rather strong opinions about. Very, very shortly, you will get to see Test Runner do a boss rush in The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. And he looks to complete that in about 30 minutes. While he's setting up, we'll go to another quick commercial, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, we're actually
Pretty good.
pretty good.
Are you going to be hanging around for this?
Yeah.
Oh, so,
Okay. Move it further away.
that's true. I shouldn't be questioning you. Of all people.
What's up? Dude, I'm wearing a calibration because I found out like it's a lot of Bluetooth in this one. Else like messes with the calibration.
Yeah, that's great. That's why the E3 demo was so bad as for Skyward Sword.
Yeah, that's why Nintendo stopped going to like doing things at E3. Dude, like look at this. I have to keep having to recalibrate like every time I shake a remote. Such like, yeah, that's scary, dude.
So, as a reminder, guys, we do still have two main donation incentives going on. We have the Rick Dangerous speed run, which is still a $1,000 goal, and we currently
It's gonna
are
go around in
at
10 seconds.
$50 out of 1,000 for that.
1,000's way too ridiculous for that. It should be like 300.
We can reconsider the amount, but you guys got to get donating first. And in addition to that, we have the Soundscapes casual percent of the extra albums. If you would like to see Kiura play through all the other albums in a casual capacity, that is a $500 incentive, and I believe we're at 50 at the moment.
Dark Souls, which is a totally realistic goal. It's only $50,000.
Guys, if we're naysaying our own donation incentives, then how are we going to get people in the chat to get hype, huh?
Bonus stream hype.
It's a win-win. You'll make Uber Goose very sad, and you'll get to see Dark Souls.
Not even close. No. Oh, sorry, we dropped it, yes, but it's still not close. I'll give an update, 1 sec. So I've been reminded of a couple of the other incentives that we have that you might want to be aware of. There's the Naglaria head shave incentive, which you have a comparatively short time to try to meet. That is also a $1,000 incentive. We did lower it, and that is currently at $350.66. And finally, while Test Runner gets started, he's just talking to this NPC to get going. There's also Dark Souls. If you would like to see Dark Souls run during the bonus stream, buy Uber Goose, possibly a race against Kadi, to make them both hate themselves. That is a $50,000 donation incentive, and we are at approximately not even close to that.
We're at like 2,500.
I've maintained my position.
So this is Skyrim Sword Hero mode, which means that you take double damage and there are no health drops. So this is the health I'm gonna have for the rest of the run. It shouldn't be too scary. This right here, this is Horde Battle. This is probably by far the most difficult part of the entire boss rush, in hero mode that is. There's one little tricky trick coming up pretty soon. Hopefully I get it. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna take a lot of damage. But we'll see how it goes.
Like in boss rush, you want to get this first though, right?
Yeah. Well, normally you do. You can start with anything you want. And after the first one, it's random. Although we notice there's some sort of certain kind of patterns. Like there's certain sequences of bosses that usually happen. I don't know why. Oh, this is no good. Scary. I accidentally despawned the Bokoblins, so my setup here doesn't work. So we're gonna just kind of guess. No, I failed. That's fine. Oops. One hit left. I miscounted. I thought that'd be enough to kill him. One thing I'm just a little concerned about, just in the run in general, is calibration. Normally, calibration's fairly good for for something like this, but due to a lot of wireless interference in rooms like this, which can really mess it up. But it's been pretty good so far, so hopefully it'll stay good. So this is probably one of the most annoying RNG fights in the entire thing, which is when you're supposed to skip. Basically, there's a ton of bombs, which just makes this impossible to do. Ideally, you can just spin attack this guy off the edge, but him charging you is random, and camera is amazing. Yeah, this game's got one of the best lock-on systems ever, as in. So I'm just gonna kind of do this slowly. You can kind of do this combo here, and just it's the same as I call it the Wind Waker combo because that's basically most of Wind Waker combat. You just kind of keep them in a stun lock. Oh right, I forgot. Usually you usually do a skip here, and the cutscene's not where I thought it was. It's right here. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, for those who don't know, if I sound really groggy, it's because I'm extremely tired right now.
How long have you been awake?
I actually just woke up, which is kind of the opposite problem. But I think I was up for 34 hours yesterday without knowing. Yeah, I was just oh, apparently it's already tomorrow. Dodging those arrows to not get hit is actually really difficult. It's a lot harder than it looks. The hitboxes of Link is pretty huge for those arrows.
How much time does Horde Skip save?
About a minute.
That's it?
Yeah, it's not huge. You basically only skip that Booba Coben fight, so.
Oh. Whenever I saw Bananas on stream, she always made it seem like a nice big deal.
Yeah, she does that a lot. Yeah. But the blue fight was pretty bad, so I lost another 30 seconds from that too. But if you do it right, you can pretty much kill that Booba Coben instantly. He charges you and you just spin and attack him off the edge.
So now it gets random.
Yeah, so now it's random. The only exception is the final boss. Unless you choose him, Demise will always be the last fight of Horde Rush. Another interesting thing is Demise doesn't show up in normal mode. He only appears in hero mode. So while it's 12 bosses in hero mode, it's only 11 in normal mode.
So you just did Horde first just to get out of the way.
Yeah, because it's probably the one we'll take the most damage on. I honestly shouldn't take damage on any other bosses that aren't intentional. If I'm feeling gutsy, then I'll take some damage on Koloktos and maybe some damage on Scaldera. Yeah, this is the... Yeah, so in this game, they take away all your pouch items, so you have no bottles or medals or anything, which is why I only have 18 hearts right now. 2 of the hearts are medals. But you still have the Master Sword, which is 4 times as strong as your Goddess Sword, which is the sword you have when you fight that boss. So that boss gets like completely destroyed. There's one other boss gets destroyed, and that's Scaldera, which is the giant fireball boss.
Yeah, like kind of precursor to the Dongo boss.
Are you pretty much immediately able to tell which prison you'd be fighting just like from the starting where you would spawn, or? How early could you tell which prison you'll be fighting, or does it tell you?
When the fight starts. So there's actually 3 imprisoned fights, and they all look very similar, but the strats are different. So I have to like recognize which imprisoned fight it is immediately.
Yeah. So what do you have any like visual cues to tell you which prison you're fighting?
Each imprisoned fight actually looks different. So like in prison, the first in prison he has no arms, and the second in prison he's got arms, and the third in prison he's got a tail. But you actually can't see the tail from where you start. So the big difference between the second and third one for me is the time it takes for Goose to show up. And in Prison 3, Goose shows up immediately. In Prison 2, it takes a while for Goose to show up. It's really unfortunate because in Prison is the worst boss of the game, easily. And they make you fight all 3 forms of him in Boss Rush, which is kind of silly.
At least they're not one after the other almost.
Yeah, there's going to be some random order. And Prison 2 is by far the most difficult of the 3. And Prison 1 and Prison 3 are kind of a piece of cake. It's kind of weird though, they actually forgot a boss. They forgot the Levias fight, which is actually one of the more difficult fights of the game. Particularly, it's got some really cool tricks. So if we have time, which it's bonus stream, I assume, yeah, I can just go and do that right afterwards.
Sorry, which one is Levias again?
Levias is the giant, like, flying whale.
The windfish.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one.
Sure.
Oh god, yeah. That one was.
Oh, what the heck is this
really
camera
fun,
angle?
but really frustrating.
That was weird.
I was playing casually.
For some reason the camera got like inverted while he was like flying up the jet. Oh, I should talk about stamina a little bit. In Skyward Sword, basically the way it works is rolling apparently is faster than running, but only by a single frame. So, and it uses a ton more stamina. So pretty much I'm never gonna roll around the place. That should be fine, yeah. The only exception is when I start from rest, roll gives you instant max speed, while if you run, it takes some build up. So I always when I start from rest, I usually always roll, and then I just run the rest of the way. If I was doing a full run, it's actually kind of interesting. A big part of the run is just stamina management and all the optimization of the movement, so that's pretty cool. There's like some really cool tricks that with stamina that I'm just not gonna do in boss rush, just stutter sprinting and like stuff like that, and delayed sprint or whatever. I don't know if there's a term for delay sprint. I just made it up, but it's a thing. Yeah, I actually got that from running Super Metroid. When you are walking from rest, whether you're walking or running, your like startup speed is the same for the first few frames. So it doesn't really matter, but when you sprint and waste the stamina, so if you want to conserve stamina to make your sprint go a little bit longer, then you like walk for a couple frames and then you start running.
You know, now that I think about it, Levias would have been too difficult to put into a single map. Like, it's a huge area. They may not.
I mean, I
able to.
suppose, maybe. I mean, you play
I
it
mean,
normally in
you're
the
basically
game.
fighting him in an overworld area. Whereas, there's boss units who actually might have been a technical limitation.
I think the Levias area is actually a separate area from the normal Thunderhead. I should take my watch off. Just forgot about that. So yeah, this guy, you're supposed to use Skyward Strikes in this guy, but you can just use charged arrow shots. Skyward Sword runners disagree whether or not this is intentional. I'm pretty sure it's not. Regular arrow shots don't work, and